Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Today it's a foodie kind of talk video. Let's talk about Brisbane's fine dining restaurants. I want to recommend some fine dining restaurants if you're interested. I'm a big foodie. I like all the foods down from street food to expensive food, like fine dining degustation. Well, yeah, today let's just talk about fine dining restaurant that you should try in Brisbane. Valentine's Day just down the corner. Those fine dining restaurant is great to go with your loved ones. So don't forget to bring them for good meals to celebrate the time you are all being together. Yeah. Let's have a look which great creative restaurant you can bring your loved one to have a try. I tried all of them like in these 3 to 4 years. There's still have a lot of new restaurants popping up that I haven't tried, so let's don't talk about that later. Let's just show you some of the ones I enjoy that they're still open past through the pandemic time. They haven't shut because the pandemic lockdown. Yeah, let's have a look. So I have a book that I write it down. Let's have a look. The first one I will talk about, it's called DETOUR Bistro. If you heard of, or maybe not, you can check it out. It's in Brisbane that I had like 4 years ago maybe. Yeah, it's a while ago, but it's still open and doing good. So what's to try? So their theme, it's just like their name. It's doing deer meat and duck meat the most as mainly degustation. They making 6 to 12, even 15 set meals. You know, degustation is the small meals, delicate tasting plate that you can try. So all of them, they're doing like 15 plates. The small size plate actually not that small. I remember I ordered 12 sets. Until the 10th meals, I already too full. So basically the meal they give you, it's very worth it. Sorry about the noise, you know, every time I video, I do something film, my partner gonna do something outside loud, so I have to stop and go to check. Anyway, let's talk about second restaurant that I think you have to try. Second one called ELSKA or ELSKA, ELSKA. It's a Europe style restaurant and they use local Australian ingredients and create them, make like an art kind of work to cook fantastic art style food, but use like a European traditional way. So it's very cool, and they're still open if you want to try some artwork. It's like a little bit like chef's table kind of style artwork kind of degustation. Go there and check it out. It tastes very good, and I'm amazed by how they use those ingredients. Okay, second restaurant, it's ELSKA. So the third one called restaurant Dan ARNOLD. Oh god, can't really spell or pronounce. I will put it here. So it's a restaurant that I think it's opened by this guy called Dan ARNOLD, and they are doing very nice creative meals as well. But the difference is they are a little bit French style. They have a lot of cheese plate. They have like a trolley go around, and then like you pick the cheese, and their menu, set menu for the degustation, it's very interesting. But that's not only what you can eat there. They have test plate. During each taste plate, coming to you to ask you to try. So that's the new meals that they create. That's like a taste set you can try. So during like my 8 meals degustation or 6, I don't really remember how many course set, but in between they have actual mini plates coming in. Say, oh, the chef just created this, so everyone can have a try, see whether you like it. So you can get some extra creative ideas just pop in, which not on the menu, to surprise you. So yeah, it's very good too. But they have a lot of cream included and cheese included in their plates. So if you're dairy free, it might be a bit hard for you. And a lot of cheese plates, so if you're craving cheese, you have a lot. But if you can't eat cheese, kind of, you remember from partner trying to be dairy free, so it's a bit hard for her, hard for him. Why is it her? Oh my god. Yeah, but I really enjoyed their meals and their extra creative set. Tastes very good. Okay, so this restaurant, just tell you, I'm still exploring more menus, more ideas. So we'll come back in the future. You have more set can try, you know, in the future, even give you this idea during eating. Okay, number 4 is another French restaurant called MONTRACHET. I think their set it's delicious. They don't have a cheese trolley walking around, but their set is good, and they adjust your meals according to each person, where personal requirement. They are very focused on that. So they forgot we need one of the meal as dairy free, but once we go there, tell them do gluten free, dairy free, they can create their special degustation set very quick for the special guest. So it's impressed, and I like their course set as well. Tastes very good. You know, I tried a lot of them, but not like in a month. I tried so many restaurants, I'm not that rich, so try in different years. And last 2 years in the lockdown keep popping up in Australia, they have like a restaurant just open up for only 10 people, 10 to 20 people, or they have distance required in each table in between, put the table set. That time I tried a few restaurants because I think those restaurants will have less people, because they have the requirement of how many people in their restaurant already, plus the government requirement. So they will have very limited seats, have less people and a good meal. Yeah, so during that time I tried this couple places, except the DETOUR Bistro. I had a few years before pandemic, but those 3 places, I just said it's really come from during pandemic time. They deal with the pandemic environment when the business is hard to do, but they still be creative and do the set very good during those special period. Yeah. Okay, so that's 4 places only. So next one, it's a bistro restaurant again, It's called Echo Bistro. They change their menu a lot, and their menu set tastes so good and surprised, but they might not doing personal requirement. They just all the menu just do the way that they tell you they will do. The meal is good, and each season they change their menu, and I went once. The set is so good, but they have an issue. It's the place is small and they put a lot of people in, so when it's not like a quiet degustation place, it's a loud degustation, loud fine dining area. Well, I remember the meals, the course set, when they keep coming up, so great, but my ear is blowing by the neighbor's seat. that they drink too much during their course set, because you know sometimes when you do the fine dining set, you can do with wine matching. Well, be careful when you're doing that. If you really just want to enjoy the food, please go and eat. Don't do their wine set. I had ages ago in one restaurant, which I won't recommend because they already shut. I did a wine set matching, like a 10 tasting plates with 10 wine. If you are not a good drinker, you will be drunk. And in 4 set or the 5 meals, don't talk about 10 and 12 meals. You can't do it. And you can't even know what you're eating. You won't know what you're eating after 4 different wine matching. Yeah, the wine, this one is good for pork, that one is good for seafood. Yeah, in the first 3 or 4 set, maybe if you worry about 2 or 3 set, you will say, the wine is great and it tastes so good with the meal. But after, when there's new meal and new wine keep coming up, you're drunk. So you will just have the tipsy mind, and you don't remember anything, what things you eat. So I won't recommend you have the wine matching while you really just want to try the food, enjoy the food art in the restaurant. Okay, just have the meal. But if you want to match in one side set, I can recommend just do a small degustation, like 5 course. So you have fine matching wine, you won't get too drunk, and you still know what happened, how the meal it is in the last course set. Okay, talk about those 5 places. There's a popular mention which called Joy Restaurant. Let's put down the number 6. Well, all the places I said, it doesn't mean the number 1 is better than number 2. I just randomly pick the orders and let you know. But this one, Joy Restaurant, a lot of people like it. It's a very, very, very popular restaurant in Brisbane. You can't even book it if you just suddenly want it. You have to go on each month, or after 2 or 3 months, they will have a one booking open date. So during that few hours, once they open, that's 2 or 3 hours, you have to book a date, set in for the future 1 month or 2. Otherwise, you won't get a chance to book a seat to try their food. Yeah, that's how popular it is. And they're doing creative menus. When you go there, it's like whole restaurant only have a group of 2 people sitting on the bar and enjoy their food. Last I booked once ages ago with a friend. We said, let's do this. So they don't do 2 people, so we get like a 4-person set and walking. Booked once the booking open, we just jump on and try to take a date, because that's like a competition. The date you pick probably already booked up if you're thinking another few seconds. So we are able to get a date, which is good, and we went there and try after. Probably always book like a month or 2 after. They said today we open for November booking, or today we open for March booking. So they only have the month, so you book that day and go to that month and go there. They will just have a very cool experience, because whole bar set only have 2 group of people, so 8 people in the restaurant, that's it. So 4 people each, 2 group of bookings, so 8 people. Yeah, and they do like a art set meal coming out. So other people will go there, they might not have the meal that's same like yours. So it's like a cool experience. You do those personal booking, crazy experience that you won't have in other degustation fine dining restaurant, because that's just a way that they sell in their restaurants, and their meal is like a secretive kind of thing. When we go there, the meal, it's a Japanese style fusion, so it's a bit salty. The meal look very pretty, but you know, when people doing Asian fusion, I'm not very interested in. As an Asian, I like classic Asian stuff. But fine dining, when they're doing fusion Asian, they might do a bit creative, so I can accept. But just let you know, don't go to Asian restaurant to eat the Asian fusion food, because if either just eat classic food and when really go to the Asian restaurant, authentic, so it will taste very good. Or if you really want fusion, go to those degustation ones, so they're really doing artwork, so make sure the food is still high quality and tastes good. Otherwise, just street food, authentic food when you go to a normal restaurant. Or you will just get a very bad taste fusion food in a restaurant that you're supposed to get authentic one, because they will just add a lot of sugar for you to be able to make a fusion food. Like that's supposed to not be a dumpling, because you guys think it's a dumpling, so they just put a lot of sugar and tell you the dumplings. Just not good. Anyway, let's go back to our fine dining topic. Alright. After those ones, I went to other couple of places too in Brisbane, but I didn't put in the thing. But you can think of, if you want more options, I will put it down below. So I tried like a rock, it's okay, not too special. So Brisbane Wineries, they have 2 places open. They have their Fire restaurant and their wine test restaurant, 2 of them. We open that one, their wine you get their wine tasting thing, or you can just try the meal. The meal is pretty good actually, but it's hard to get their degustation set. I haven't tried that yet. I'm still looking forward to it. And the DETOUR restaurant called, their one, it's like a vegetarian vegan option creative meal. So if you're interested in that, that's a very good fine dining place. Or there's another degustation place called the Wine Restaurant. I went there, just had some meal. It's just okay. So I didn't do their degustation. And also the GERALD Bistro, they're doing very good Italian food, and they have very good dough making. If you love those bread dough thing, they're doing it very creative kind of style. If you love wheat bread, go to there. Yeah. So Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, I didn't really put much in, so here is mainly Brisbane. But let's get a mention about a Gold Coast place called Little Truffle. So if you enjoy truffle, they have those good truffle meal there. They do. You can try their tasting set or just order their a la carte. It's very good truffle taste food, so good. Or Sunshine Coast, I think their NOOSA Waterfront, it's a great place. Their meal, it's very, very nice. Their pasta, it's just so good. I just had it a couple months ago. Yeah, very good. Okay, so that's all the degustation place I want to tell you. So if you have anything you think you love a lot, don't forget to comment down below and subscribe and like my videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.